south lawn of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue turned into D.C.'s biggest house party, thanks to a night where hope and history rhymed. It was called the Concert Under the Stars, featuring Sir Elton John. It was a way for the president and the First Lady to honor teachers, to honor nurses and frontline workers who went above and beyond during the pandemic. And somehow, our Jimmy Alexander scored a ticket. Jimmy, you got to tell me this story.
I have the invitation right here, and it was thanks to my husband, who is a nurse. Now, during the COVID period, his floor at the hospital became a COVID floor. So he was kind enough to allow me to be his +1 last night for the concert. And let me tell you, it was such a beautiful evening, perfect weather. And it's one of those moments where you realize you're breathing in rarefied air at the south lawn of the White House. And as beautiful it was for those folks who are frontline workers, teachers, and nurses, it also was a night I know Sir Elton John will never forget.
With his hope, he made history rhyme for countless people in our nation. That's what tonight is all about.
People from all around the country have gathered here on the south lawn of the White House as President and First Lady Biden acknowledge all the things that so many folks did during the pandemic.
My heroes, the ones that work day to day on the front line. Teachers, nurses, everybody who's helped. They're the heroes to me.
I can't tell you how extremely excited I am. As an educator, this has been I'm 30 years in education, and this has been a really tough year, a really tough 3 years it's been, and it just brightened me up and lightened my load in a way that I was able to kind of get out of what they call a stress cycle, and so it has just brought a lot of joy.
I'm not sure if Elton is going to be happy that you stole his sunglasses. Did you get in his hotel room? How did this happen?
Well, actually, that's my date.
Oh!
Yeah, so I have a date tonight with Sir Elton John. That's what I've been telling everybody.
Now, how excited are you to be here tonight?
Very excited. Yeah, I should have worn my Elton John glasses and my rhinestones like the other gentlemen.
I didn't even realize I was going to see Elton John until yesterday. So I just thought I was being invited to the White House, and then I looked at the invitation and was like, oh my God, it's Elton John. Okay. So yeah, I'm excited.
And who do you have with you here?
It's actually with my sister. She's my biggest supporter. Yes, sir. Yes.
You don't have to lie. I think that's Lady Gaga with you. Is that Lady Gaga? Maybe. Hopefully. Now, how much does your brother love you that he picked you to come with him?
Well, you have to answer that question.
Well, I love her a lot, and I could have chose my other siblings, but I chose her, so that should tell you something.
Oh, your siblings are mad at you. Christmas is not going to be fun for you this year, my friend.
Tonight, it's my great honor, and I mean this sincerely, to present the National Humanities Medal to Sir Elton John.
My goodness, I didn't realize that they were coming back out to us so quickly. I was so into the story there. It sounds like an awesome night. What was your favorite part?
Well, I have to tell you, my favorite part was, to be honest with you, the open bar. There was a bar. I was very happy about that.
Open.
I did bring Brittany and you a little souvenir. These are napkins from the White House.
Goodness. See it?
There you go with the presidential seal. I see Brittany is coming up here. There you go, darling.
Look at this. That's awesome.
I'm going to frame this.
Jimmy Alexander, thank you. You know I love White House memorabilia.
Well, it was pretty amazing. And again, to all those frontline workers, nurses, and teachers, and my husband, Richie, who allowed me to come and did not get that mad that I said I was going to be working a little bit on our special date night. So thank you to him for his patience.
Well, I will say I had the privilege of meeting Richie, and I want to thank him personally for everything that he did, everything that his hospital did, and everything that all of our frontline heroes did.
Absolutely.
For 2 years and continued to do into the third year of the pandemic.
Yeah, it was rough for all of us, and I know it's a great way for us to thank those who really went above and beyond.
Well, thank you for bringing that story. It seems like it was a very special night at the White House. Jimmy Alexander live here in the studio. Jimmy, thank you. Still to come this morning on DC News Now.